All right, all right. Raise you 5. Here we go, here we go. Raise you 5. Weekly 5 minutes. Lift, heal, and inspire. That's right. You have arrived. You have arrived. We're just giving a few moments for announcements that we are live, we are here, we are present, we are giving, we are abundant, we are prosperous, we are lifting and raising and rising as we speak. As we speak. Here we are, here we are. All right, all right. Here we go, here we go. All right, welcome Phoenixes, welcome Rising Phoenixes. It is as always my pleasure to be here with you all to gift and give love. This, as I mentioned, the month of love is all about sharing love with you and how to claim it, define it for yourself, receive it, and express it. And that is what we're talking about today. We're talking about healthy love, right? Last week we talked about the top 5 red flags and the top 5 green flags. And so now we're venturing into what is healthy love, right? What is healthy love anyway? Truly, healthy love is supportive. See, we go through all these turmoils and, when we talk about generational trauma, for instance, that includes on how to love and how to love and how to love ourselves. Many of us have a lot of experience with, we may have had really good parents that gave abundant love, but didn't know how to love themselves. Or we had, caregivers that weren't able to give love in a healthy way, and that's what we learned. We learn early on how to receive and give love and what love means. And so sometimes we get caught up because if we don't have all the messaging of what healthy love is, the examples of what healthy love is, we just may not even know how to recognize it. We get trapped in the wheels of the things that we know, and that means the things that we're used to and that we learned. And we just may not know any better, or we know better. We may have some sense, some insight, but we still can't seem to break the cycle because it goes deeper than that. It goes on learning what healthy love is and unlearning what unhealthy love is and how to tell the signs and the indicators on what triggers us and what actually shows up for us. So it goes a lot deeper in order to change. In order to really transform that from one to the next. I'll tell you this, we are not responsible or accountable for what we were brought into. We have no say into the families and the lives and the deck of cards that we were dealt. That we cannot control. But once we are here and once we are adults and we have learned, then we can question. We learn all through high school, through college, how to critically think, how to question and challenge the information that is fed to us. And that goes first and foremost, even though that's not what we learn, on what we learn is to be true or not. And in love, we have to question, what have I learned to be love? Is that healthy or unhealthy love? Am I perpetually attracted to unhealthy signs of love because that is what I learned that love is? These are questions to ask ourselves and reflect on. So today is about healthy love. So I'll tell you what healthy love looks like. Healthy looks like, not in detail, but in general, the manifestations of are supportive. They help you grow, they encourage you, they empower you, they uplift you. They support you when you're doubting yourself and remind you and reflect to you who you are. They do not sabotage or manipulate or make you feel less than. In all the opposite. They empower you. It's honoring and respecting who you are as a person and the impact you want to make in the world. It's love that sees you, who you are, accepts you, and wants the best for you no matter what. And that is expressed through so many ways, from the little to the biggest. And I'll tell you now, healthy love, today I'm going to share the top 5 signs of healthy love. But it goes much deeper. There's more than 5, right? For one. And as I mentioned, the mechanisms in order to identify and then reconstruct are a lot more deeper. And that's the work that I do. That's the work that I love and ignites me. It's that work in transition as you are transforming. So I may help propel you. I may guide and support you and propel you towards that version through that growth, that leveling up of yourself. So today we talk about the top 5 signs of healthy love. So you can start to recognize it. So it can waken you up. It can awaken you so you can start to question. You can start to observe and assess and figure out, do I know what healthy love is? Do I give healthy love? Do I allow healthy love to come in? Do I accept unhealthy love? These questions, right, to ignite you. So that's healthy love. Healthy love is supportive. Healthy love is inspiring. It's empowering. It is encouraging. It is inspiration. You want to be better. Someone who makes you want to be better, sees you and believes in you as better, and fully supports you in whatever the ways are. Childcare, bringing you food, make sure you eat, make sure you're taking care of yourself, right? In any ways possible to uplift you. Healthy love. Not the kind that sabotages, not the kind that manipulates. And we'll be talking about unhealthy love next week. All right? And this will probably resonate with a lot of us because, again, generational traumas. And we come from a historical and, a lot of generational trauma within our people, where we come from, our region, our, just in general, United States, right? There's a lot of generational trauma that we have to unmend, but we have the power to. Once we are in control, we have the power to do so. So here we go. Top 5 signs of healthy love. Number 1, self-love and boundaries. Self-love and boundaries. We start with ourselves, with understanding ourselves, what we want, what we need. Now, this is big, y'all, because, we don't really normally know to say, what do I need right now? What is it that I'm missing? Why do I feel this anxiety? Why do I feel this sensation, this emotion? What is it that will calm me? How can I provide that for myself? Right? Even as a child, you cry, you go to mom, and your mom is soothing you. That's why self-soothing is important to learn. How can we hold ourselves and show up for ourselves in the same way? How do we know and express the boundaries, the limitations? Like, no, I don't accept that. That does not make me feel good, and I do not want that in my life. Because I am in control of my environment and all that I experience. And as such, I know what makes me vibrate in a positive form, in a way that's conducive. Now, all the time, when it's better for us, doesn't mean that it feels positive. It may hurt. It may be, difficult. It may be very raw, very real, but it's better for our growth. That is for our good. But self-love is absolutely important in order to find the right match for you. What complements you? You want to find that twin love, that match, that partner in your life, your partner in crime for your life. You have to know what you're about. And you have to be able to showcase that. And that happens through self-love and boundaries. So make sure you do that. And I have lots of information on self-love, right, as we started. So be sure to check that out. Number 2, communication and respect. That is healthy love. Healthy love respects what you deem as important, what you want to see in your life, the things that you honor, that you don't, and they communicate. If there's a change, they tell you, hey, my apologies. There's this change in the plans that we had. I'm sorry, letting you know, with enough time, as much as I knew. Communication. Right? This is how I'm feeling. I've been feeling like this lately. I don't know why. So I just wanted to share with you so you could tell me what's up. Right? I have a feeling. That's communication. But instead of letting it build and then you're blowing up, you say, this thing happened the other day and I really didn't like it. Communication. Respect. Now, I just wanted to hear your side of it. Right? Respect. Number 3, compassion and understanding. Absolutely important. This person that you're sharing your life with, or this person that is in your life providing, it has to be that they understand you. They understand where you're coming from. They have compassion for you and what you're struggling with and making it work. Not all relationships demonstrate that, right? It could be parent-child relationships. It could be, worker, co-worker, supervisor relationship, right? Compassion and understanding, healthy love. Even in management, it's necessary. Both want to feel seen, heard, validated, and supported, right? There has to be a willingness and an ability to be able to understand your partner's perspective, to be able to get into their perspective and understand the story from their point of view. 2 sides to every story. What's their point of view? To be able to forgive you, to be graceful with you, to be patient with you, even if you don't understand something. Give you the time that you need, right? This is love. To be so patient, to give you grace, right? Number 4, partnership and compromise. For a partnership, compromise is just absolutely necessary. It's something that is absolutely necessary. Compromise means both get some of what they want, but also don't get everything. There has to be a middle ground. Partnership, you work together. You make decisions together. You discuss things together. Partnership. You're in it together. It impacts both, so you both have to agree. You make compromises. You negotiate and make compromises as you see fit. A true partnership is fair, able to resolve conflict, negotiate, be conscientious, to please, to be seen, to be heard, to be prioritized, to complement your energy. Partnership and compromise. Number 5, common interests, values, and beliefs. It's just hard enough. It's hard enough. And then when you have these differences, right? And I mean differences at a very fundamental level, to clarify. Meaning beliefs, your values, what you value out of life, what you believe life should be. Right? Whether it's political beliefs, whether it's spiritual beliefs, whether it's religious beliefs, things that are common, fundamentally, essentially common. Right? I'm not talking about race, language, those things we can definitely work through. But I'm talking about fundamentally the type of people, the type of lifestyle, right? The type of values that you have. They have to be similar or able to compromise, right? All right, so here we go. The 5 signs of healthy love: self-love and boundaries, communication and respect, compassion and understanding, partnership and compromise, common interests, values, and beliefs. All right. That is what I have to share with you. I am giving you these gems for free. And even more free stuff. Here we go. Valentine giveaway. Okay, I pulled this up. This was for Valentine's. I'm giving this away for the month. It's a recipe for love. It's on steroids. It's the 5 signs of healthy love on steroids. It talks about all the ingredients that are necessary for healthy love. How do you spot it and what you can do, right, to transform into it. So be sure to, these are the things you have to do. You have to like it, you have to comment, you have to share, but most important, the link in the bio on Instagram on my link tree will allow you to apply to subscribe to receive a recipe for love. All right, so be sure to find the link tree where you will find all that. So you already know these are the steps. Raise You 5 every Sunday at 7. Check out for services, reachingheightsllc.com, as well as through Instagram, my link tree. You will find a lot of goodies through there. So it's Linktree Reaching Heights LLC 8. Okay, so be sure to check it out. And you already know these are the services. Many are lucky to understand the difference between healthy love and unhealthy love. However, some of us really learned unhealthy love. And so it takes deeper work. And that's what we do. Through these mediums, I help guide you through it. Okay, now I've been in service for over 20 years. 4 years of that has been developing this programming on being able to have an intensive immersion program where you're really looking into what you need to, all the parts of yourself that we need to reconstruct, and doing the work to reconstruct it. So be sure to check it out. And as always, together we rise. So let's get it, all right? Thank you for tuning in.